Hello everyone, I am Said and welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's video, I'll try to do the speed test and the RAM management test comparison between Poco F3 GT Gaming Beast versus True Monster, which is iQOO 7 device. So this time I came up with the 20 games. Yes friends, the Poco F3 GT did enter into the final stage of RAM management and the speed test comparison. So till now 15 games is the highest level I did reach with the iQOO 7 only. So but the Poco F3 GT with the recent entry, it did dominate other segments in the Dimensity 1200 and it did came close to Snapdragon 870. Let's see in this kind of 20 games highest epic speed test comparison and RAM management test, which phone will be able to survive this kind of extreme conditions. So I am saying once again friends, the Dimensity 1200 is well optimized in this Poco F3 GT. Yes, absolutely. When compared with the OnePlus Nord 2 and the Realme X1 Max, it's really optimized for the multitasking. That is a really I don't care about the Antutu benchmarks test and all those things, but it's really optimized. Even I got really shocked. Same way the Snapdragon 870, how well it is optimized in the iQOO 7 device. Same way the Dimensity 1200 chipset is really optimized in the Poco F3 GT. Yes. So let's start the test friends without wasting any time. And first let's start the reboot test. Let's see which phone will be able to reboot faster. And one more thing, all these games are completely offline based games only, so you should not be taking that much kind of time, so we don't require any kind of Wi-Fi connection as well. So this is going to be really epic comparison friends. This is what all the users are actually waiting for, because no one did, even myself, I did not imagine like this on the Poco F3 GT, to be frank, because I did use the Realme X1 Max for the past 43 days or 44 days. Still in this Dimensity 1200 is not that optimized. That is the reason I used to blame the Dimensity 1200, but only the UI will decide how optimized the processor can be there. As you can see, the Unstoppable has been first rebooted, the Poco F3 GT, and in the iQOO 7 device we need to turn on the beast mode to stop this Poco F3 GT. Let's see what will happen. And during this time I did turn on the extended RAM capabilities. Yes, that is what the beast mode means in the iQOO 7 device. Let's see whether this Unstoppable can stop this beast mode or not. And here's the RAM management. Let me show you exactly. As you can see, I did turn on the extended RAM capabilities. So beast mode is completely on. Let me know to clear everything from the background memory, and everything is completely clean. And let's get started friends without wasting any time. And 20 games is not a joke. And if this passes this kind of test, that's it friends. I'm going to try 25 games. Let's see what will happen with this kind of test. I'm very interested to see, and I'm really excited. I'm very excited. So I really like this kind of competition friends between the UIs and processors. So I really like it. So these two phones are like absolutely in terms of the, sorry, I got some message. Let me try to clear. Yeah, Snapdragon 870 is really optimized in this phone when compared with the other chipset like MI Linux device and OnePlus 9R. That is what I did feel. I did mention in the beginning itself. So I mean, optimized means supporting the multitasking and a lot of RAM management. That is what I mean. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like promoting any kind of product or anything. I'm just trying to show you the facts. So after doing 600 videos, trust me, 600 videos and 500 videos and 450 videos on the Realme X1 Max, I'm not just using the phone for 1 day and 2 days. I'm not trailing this kind of conclusions. You know about me, I did do my own research, and after doing intense kind of testing only, I'm really impressed with the Poco F3 GT. Poco F3 GT has got certain disadvantages as well, a little bit, but I'll try to cover those kind of topics. But those kind of disadvantages doesn't matter if the phone has got this much of performance, I would say. But let's see what will happen with this kind of testing in the 20 games epic testing. And none of the games are added into the ultra game mode or anything. They're not added at all. So this is going to be really very interesting and challenging. As you can see, few of the games are opening faster in this Unstoppable, as you can see friends, in this phone. So let's see in the Angry Birds 2. So I'm very excited friends. So from the long time I did want that kind of competition with the iQOO 7 device. So that is what I got finally, which is unexpected. And one more thing, don't rely on the Antutu benchmark scores. Yes, sorry friends, the game got mixed, but I did open only, as you can see, same games are in the background only. Let me try to start opening this game. So one of the game I forgot to keep same in the both phones. Sorry for that, my bad. Let's see this Minecraft, which phone can actually open faster in this both phones. So I'm very excited friends to start this test. So it's seriously, so this other, I do know it's kind of extreme level testing. No one will be using this kind of 20 games in the background, but we all want the extreme level performance only, right? So this is what we will be getting. So both phones are obviously 8GB RAM variants only. So if you delete this kind of extended RAM capabilities, but both are 8GB RAM variants, obviously. That is what I'm going to mention. And these games are completely offline games only, so it should not require any kind of internet connection. That is the main reason I thought of doing this kind of offline games only mode. And all the games are really very small games, very, very small games only basically. They're not that big games in terms of taking the size and RAM. So very, very small games. So let's see what will happen with these 20 games. And this is my first time doing this kind of testing. And I'm really very, very excited, friends. You can always hear in my voice as well how I am excited in this kind of competition. So let's see what will happen with this kind of speed test. And sorry for the background noise. There's some construction is going on. That is the reason you are listening this kind of background noise sometimes. Sorry for that. So let's see, this game is open in the iQOO 7 device. Not bad in the beast mode. And next is small game. So it should not take much time. And don't forget to follow the playlist. Follow the playlist, please. So just check the playlist before actually deciding whether to buy the phone or not. Try to check the playlist, and that will give you the complete idea whether to buy the device or should you skip the device. So that is the reason I'm trying to create the playlist for you all. First phone to turn on is the iQOO 7 device. Not bad. And next, let's see this game. 20 games. 20 games. I never thought I will be doing this kind of 20 games. I did 20 applications and 4650 applications, but not games, not games. So games, my limit used to be only 15 games. So there is a limit, and only iQOO 7 phone and iQOO 3, these phones used to be survive that kind of limit. So now, finally friends, 20 games were in the background memory. Believe it or not, 20 games. Let's start from the beginning. Let's see Subway Surf to everything. Everything, as you can see friends clearly, Subway Surf to all the games are completely in the background. Let me try to show you the RAM availability. 5.3 GBs out of 8 GBs available, so don't believe that. It's completely useless at this point. There's some wrong with MIUI. Now let's get started, friends. Which phone will be opening how many games in the background? Let's start from the back side, because that is what most of the users they ask me to check. So let's see how many games will be in the RAM management memory. I'm trying to do a little bit kind of faster because I don't want to make this video very lengthy one. That's the reason. It's really very good to see, friends. The MIUI, I did not imagine this. MIUI mainly, it's really optimized for this Dimensity 1002, not for the Snapdragon 870. Mi11X didn't enter the first stage itself. In the first stage, only the Mi11X went away. But this phone was able to survive the level 3 of extreme testing. Level 3, friends, level. So Minecraft, I can definitely understand. Only few phones will be able to keep. No problem. Both phones did reload, no problem. Let's see the Angry Birds, not an issue. And Illigram Racing, not an issue. Good. And Traffic Rider stopped in the iQOO 7 device. That's kind of strange. In the iQOO 7 device, it stopped. Let's see the Crossy Roads. Crossy Roads, it's there, as you can see. So 1 point gone here. And let's start Smash It. Smash It also gone. 2 points. And let's see the Temple Run. Temple Run, both phones. So both phones didn't open the Temple Run. So there must be a limit. I think maybe close to 21 applications in this phone. 21 games, sorry. How many games? I think 15 plus 16. 16 games here. And in the iQOO 7 device, I think close to 14 games in the iQOO 7 device. 16 and the 14 games. And now let me try to open from the background memory, which is Getaway 2. Let's see Getaway 2. Let's try to open from the background. So yes. Yeah, from here we'll try to open. As you can see, it's there in the multitasking tray continuously. Let me try to start pressing. 1, 2, 3. It's there in the Poco F3 GT. It's not there in the iQOO 7 device. As you can see, friends, the RAM management. Then I need to do one thing. I need to bring this little monster into the field, which is iQOO 3. iQOO 3 and iQOO 7, these both phones used to perform the same way, the RAM management. Maybe I did fill the storage up to 70% of the storage is filled. I'm not sure exactly, maybe that might be the impact, but still I'm trying to mention. I'll try to do that with the iQOO 3 as well. iQOO 3 is another little monster. We all did name that. So both phones did not open Candy Crush, not an issue, no problem. And Subway Surf, it's there in this phone, as you can see, friends, clearly. So overall, the Poco F3 GT was able to win this kind of RAM management race between this iQOO 7 device, and which is kind of unstoppable at this moment, the Poco F3 GT. But one more quick note, a lot of users did mention that this complete speed and RAM management will completely fade away with the next update from the MIUI. That is what even my worry is, because right now it's perfect. I don't want to update this phone at all, friends, because it's really good. I don't want to update at all. But that is what, maybe in the future with the updates, there is a chance that this might get affected with the MIUI, because of my past experience. That is what I did experience with other phones. With the updates, the speed and the RAM management and the battery, this will get impacted in the MIUI most of the time. So in this kind of test, the Poco F3 GT was unable to load, I think, few games, but most games are completely loaded in the Poco F3 GT. Most of the games. That's the one thing to remember. So iQOO 7 device at this stage did not perform that great as expected. But let's see in the random test. Let's come back from the back side. It's got closed in the iQOO 7 device, as you can see, and it's also closed in the Poco F3 GT. It's open. This also closed. What's happening? So let me try to again come from here, rise up. Let's see. This also closed again. So Poco F3 GT was able to keep this many games in the background. Not bad. As you can see, friends, I'm trying to open for the multitasking only just to show you. I did not close anything. As you can see here clearly. Wow. That's kind of fantastic, friends. At this moment, the RAM management is kind of unbelievable in this Poco F3 GT. At this moment, I think I need to push a little bit more the Poco F3 GT, maybe adding 5 more games. I think this gonna survive maybe next level, that is extreme level. That is what this is about, unstoppable. So that's it, friends. This is a quick review between both phones. After opening 20 games, the Poco F3 GT was able to survive this kind of extreme condition as well. And as you can see, the random, I'm trying to open the random games just to check which phone has got them, and most of the games are completely open in the Poco F3 GT. Not bad at all, friends. Even I'm really shocked, to be frank. I'm really shocked. But don't worry, I'll try to do with the iQOO 3. I don't know the iQOO 7 users. They'll think that memory is completely filled in my phone. My memory right now, I think 79% is used. Not much, 79% only is used, as you can see. I did try to use the RAM management, extended RAM as well, and 3.75 GB is used at this point, as you can see clearly after opening this many games, everything. So that's it, friends. It's a quick speed test and the RAM management test comparison between both phones. Is the extreme third level of comparison, and the Poco F3 GT was clear winner. You did see that. Even the speed test also, it came close to the Snapdragon 870 chipset. So hats off to this optimization in this phone, only in this phone. I'm not praising that MIUI or not praising any other phone, only in this phone. I did not see this kind of optimization in the Mi Linux. I did not see Poco X3 Pro also. I did not see. 2 phones I did not see. I'm not sure about other phones, but whatever phones I'm having, this one is really great in terms of the optimization for the multitasking. I'll try to do more research, more in-depth research on this one, doing the 3D benchmark test, and all those things are remaining. Today I'll try to upload those, so make sure to stay tuned by subscribing, friends. Don't miss this kind of series. Just follow the speed test playlist in case if you're interested. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts on this Poco F3 GT. That is what I'm looking after. And see you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.